Hi! In this video presentation, we're going to show you our prototype of MOSES system. MOSES is acronym for Modes of Use Separation for Smartphones. Today, about 90% of employees use their own devices to execute business tasks. Among all these devices, smartphones are mentioned more and more often. From one point of view, a company wants to control all business data and the behavior of a user during working hours. From another point of view, a company does not want to control users after work, and the users want to be sure that they are not under the control. The obvious solution in this situation is to give a user a second business phone which has strict security policies. At the same time, usually users do not want to have several devices in the pocket. Moreover, a company cannot control the use of personal devices in this situation. Our system, called MOSES, can separate data on a device and can control the behavior of a user when she uses a smartphone in different contexts. Our approach is similar to having several different virtual operating systems on the same device, but we use only one operating system and the same set of application executables. That's why we called our system Lightweight Virtualization Platform. In this video, we will show you how our system works. Our video presentation consists of two main parts: MOSES system configuration, where we will show you how to configure MOSES, and MOSES system operation part, where we will present how our system works. Security profile can be imagined as a separate virtual system. Generally speaking, security profile is a set of policies that regulate what application can be run, what data can be accessed, and how this can be achieved. Security profile can be activated manually or automatically. Automatic activation has a priority over manual activation. For our demo, we will create two profiles, private and work. To create private security profile, go to Application screen and select Profile Manager application. In Profile Manager, select Item Create Security Profile. On the next screen, enter a unique security profile name. In our case, it's private. After that, choose a default rule type for special rules. Default rule type defines what result will be returned if there are no special rules found for check operation parameters. What is special rule we'll explain further. Then, assign a priority to the profile. It is possible that several contexts assigned to different security profiles can be active at the same time. Thus, it is possible when several security profiles have to be activated at the same time. So as only one security profile can be active, we assign to each profile a priority. Thus, in the situation if two profiles should be activated simultaneously, the profile with higher priority will be made active. After that, press Next button. On the next screen, select applications which are allowed to be run in security profile. We select all applications for private security profile. You can see that some applications are already selected. This happens because some applications share the same user ID. Then we skip screens for special rule assignment and context assignment. We will complete these steps after context and special rule creation. Similarly, we create work security profile. We enter name, default rule type, and a priority equal to 90. The priority is higher than for private profile. But for this profile, we prohibit to run some applications: sound recorder, music, gallery, Facebook, and camera. You can see that we can prohibit as system applications, so as user applications. As a context, we consider any information that can be obtained by a smartphone and that can characterize the state of the smartphone. At the present moment in MOSES we use only two measures, time and location, as the information that can characterize the state of our system. To create MOSES context, select Define Context item on the main screen of Profile Manager application. Enter the name of the context. In our case, it's home. Then, enter the parameters of the sensors that will define the context. In our prototype, we can define context based on the values for only two sensors, clock and GPS. At the same time, other sensors can be easily embedded into the system. Similarly, we create office context that is activated based on time. Every day at 9 AM sharp, our office context will be activated and will be deactivated in 8 hours. Special rule specifies if a subject can execute a fine-grained operation on an object, and/or specifies the logic of the transformation of data which are obtained by a subject from an object. Receive data from the Internet is an example of a fine-grained action. An example of the data transformation logic is, for instance, declassify the location of a user for a specified application. To configure a special rule, go to the main screen of Profile Manager and select Create Special Rule item. Enter the name of the special rule. In our case, it's browser deny received from Facebook. Then you should select rule type allow, deny, or allow with perform. Then we select the subject of our rule. In our case, it's browser application. After that, we select a fine-grained action. After that, we specify the object or target. In our case, it's an address www.facebook.star. Several contexts can be assigned to one security profile. For instance, you can have a context that specifies that your work security profile has to be activated at 9 o'clock for 8 hours. At the same time, work security profile can be also activated if you are on the territory of your company. On the other hand, one particular context can be assigned to only one security profile. So, security profile is assigned with context. To create this assignment, you should select Edit Security Profile option on the main screen of Profile Manager application. Then, you should select the security profile you want to edit. After that, select option Edit the list of contexts, and from the appeared list, select the items you want to assign to the security profile. You can see so as soon as our context, which is based on the location information, is assigned to the security profile, the sign of Location Manager appears in the notification area. Special rules are assigned to security profiles. One special rule can be assigned to several security profiles. So as an application in different security profiles have the same user ID, it is possible to use the same rule in different security profiles with the same meaning. In the active security profile, a special rule is selected based on the user ID of requesting application, the target, and the operation. To add a special rule to a security profile, select Edit Security Profile option on the main screen of Profile Manager application, then choose the security profile. After that, select Edit the list of special rules item and press Add Rule button. You will see the list of special rules defined in Moses system. Select the rule. It's possible that you want to have different special rules for different subtargets. For instance, you can have one rule for google.com star and another for google.com/reader star. To deal with this situation, each rule is assigned with a position number. More general special rules should have a bigger number. In our case, the rule for google.com star should have bigger number. In this section, we will consider how Moses system works. We will investigate how the change of security profiles occur, the separation of applications and data between different profiles, and how special rules work. A security profile can be activated in two ways, manually or automatically. We think that it is important to give a user the possibility to change security profiles. That's why this feature is embedded into our system. This functionality is protected with a special signature permission. Thus, only the applications that have this permission and signed with the same certificate as the system can switch security profiles. For manual profile activation, we developed Moses Security Profile Changer application. It has a very simple interface, a text view that shows what a security profile is active now, a spinner that contains the list of all security profiles, and a button that activates selected security profile. You can see that there is a default profile in the list. This profile is a system profile, and it is activated when there are no active user security profiles. After you click on a button, Moses switches security profile, and the application finishes. The signs that security profile is switching are the change of application icons in the launcher and possible lack of connectivity. Automatic change is performed by Moses system when a smartphone appears in a predefined context. Automatic activation has a priority over manual activation. During each context change related action, Moses system will deactivate the security profile activated manually and will calculate which security profile has to be activated instead of previous one. If we check using Moses security profile changer application what security profile is active, we will see that the default security profile is active now. If you remember, our office context has to be activated at 9 AM. Let's see what will happen at this time. Now, if we check what security profile is active, we will discover that the work security profile has been activated. For each security profile, you can select what applications will be available in this profile. Moses system controls what applications can be started in which profile. This means that if an application is not allowed in an active security profile, you will have no possibility to launch this application. In private security profile, all applications are allowed. So you see that the icons of all applications are in the launcher. Now let's change our security profile to work. You remember that some applications like music, camera, and Facebook are denied in this security profile. After the change, you can see that the icons of these applications have disappeared. Moreover, even using implicit intents, it's impossible to launch these applications. One of the main features of Moses is an ability to separate data between different profiles. This means that the same application in different profiles operates on different data. To show this feature of our system, let's create several accounts in a standard contacts application. You can see that there is no contact data entered into the system. Our active security profile is work, so let's name new contacts as work1 and work2. Now we can change our security profile to private. Let's start our contacts application again. You can see that there are no contacts in our private profile. Let's create a private one contact to show that the data in this profile do not influence on data in work profile. After the switch of security profiles, you can see that only contacts from work profile are visible to our application. Special rules are created to control fine-grained operations of our system. As you remember, we have created one special rule and assigned it to work profile. This rule sounds like deny browser application to receive data from Facebook web page. There is only one rule in the list of our special rules, so it can be easily checked. We are now in work security profile, so let's open browser application. You can see that Google main page is opened without any troubles. Now let's enter Facebook address into browser's Omnibox and try to open this web page. You can see that an error appeared. At the same time, the application does not crash. You can easily press OK button and enter a new address, and a new web page will be opened without any problems. Thank you for the attention.